Hello, Mother! My son's here! Oh, what have we let ourselves in for? Hello! There's a baby! How are you?
He's got your wife. So, we've got Betty, Isabel, Agnes and Fran. So, how do you lot know each other?
Because we're all neighbours and we're friends.
And we worked.
And we've worked together. I've babysat for you. You've babysat for me.
Did you babysit for her, Isabel?
Aye.
I don't know, I can't remember the boy's name.
You looked after me. Did you look after me, Isabel, while she was smoking fags around me?
So, have you always looked after each other?
Yeah.
And
And
I always
Agnes,
tried.
she is.
We tried, like, you know, you didn't know you were maybe
That's it.
helping somebody.
Aye.
That's true, Isabel, that's true.
And Agnes is the oldest one up here. I've
Oh,
known her.
let everybody know that.
Are you the queen of the community, Agnes?
hell?
She heard that.
I don't. Maybe she wants to hear.
I didn't hear that,
We still make dinners for all
Eh?
our family, right?
but aye.
There's, if they're all,
Are you doing double?
no, if they're all wanting a dinner, so there's 18.
Oh, mother of God, I'll send you a wee dinner up, Isabel. 18?
Every 2 or 3 weeks we do that.
Oh, Isabel, how do you manage 18 feed 18, you know?
Well, how did you feed 18 kids though? You
No,
were
I don't
saying,
mean kids.
oh, but you're,
I'm talking John.
John, your husband had 8, there was 18 in the
Ask
family.
him.
How, John, come and tell us, how did your mother feed 18 kids?
She didn't. Starve.
That's right, all these
Certainly, yes. The sister died 20 odds. I was 3. She lost one just after birth, like, you know. But she did.
It's 18 children.
One man,
Aye.
never drank, never smoked. Swear to God, you know. She was an amazing woman.
Tell us about the days then when you were getting up to your work. Tell us about the Budgie Bus.
Oh, the Budgie Bus. Oh, God, Elizabeth. Come on.
Do you remember the Budgie Bus, Agnes?
Oh, no, I tell you. Agnes, come on, you've got to tell the story.
What story?
We're on the Budgie Bus.
Aye.
Right. And you were out, I gave you the job.
Well, I know that, but just give me money for that.
No.
I never paid you for it,
She's
babe.
never let you forget it, Agnes. I got you the job.
It was up Humby Road. We called it Millionaires Row.
Aye.
Where was that? Up in the Mearns?
Up the Mearns.
Right.
Isabel worked for Langit. I worked.
I mind you worked there.
Big Kathy, she's dead now. Well, quite a few's dead now.
Aye.
Jenny and
So
all
everybody
that.
went on the bus from
Aye.
Pollock up to the Mearns,
Yes.
and that was called the Budgie Bus.
Do you know who called it that? The driver.
So that
Really?
that was just a made up thing. That
Aye.
I had the driver to drive to
Because they says when they all come on, they're like budgies.
like a shower of budgies.
Talking over each other.
And they always sit in the same seat, safe
Oh,
something.
I
same
did.
seat.
That's my seat. That's my seat. Don't you
Terrible.
say that.
But I took one of my daughters on, she was going to work, and she sat beside me, and she comes on, she goes,
Oh,
that's my seat.
That's right.
we would have, the drivers would all be sitting, we'd hear this in the depot, you know, and they'd say, oh, we're looking at the budget, oh, we're not going home, we're not going home.
No, I
They
drive.
didn't take it. And then there was only that one driver too.
He
It's all the
was
time.
always the same.
But what happened, it came Christmas, oh, he get in it,
Aye.
we would all put our money and give him his Christmas and
Because
everything.
I was out the 5 days.
Okay, she was great, she was poor, she
I
was
was
5 days.
But they would say people were maybe out 2 days, 3 days.
I was 3.
And they said, you're out 5, Isabel, would you put the hat round for the,
The drivers.
you know? And what?
The drivers.
It's like 50 odd pound,
Aye.
and we're going back 40 odd years. You
Aye.
know,
We just try
School,
some.
like, you know.
go to pawn on a Monday and get it back out on a Friday.
These were facts.
That was what everybody
100%.
done.
How did that work? So you would take whatever
Your
to the
man's
pawn
suit.
and they give you a wee ticket.
Aye.
That's right.
They give you money.
Get you on, and then on the Friday
You
when
get back.
When you get your wages,
Oh, I
you
see.
get back and give them a
Right.
ticket and redeem.
back in
But they
the
say
pawn.
you redeem your pawn
And
ticket.
if you never went back,
You lost it.
Well,
No,
that was
they
it.
kept it for a while.
Aye,
They kept
yeah.
it
give
for
you
a
a
while.
chance,
And then they would
and then if
sell
you
it.
didn't, they would just sell
They
it.
would sell
Aye.
it. Aye. Because see later on in life, I went and I got a ring out the pawn
Uh-huh.
in Parkhead,
Uh-huh.
and you could go and buy folks' pledges, as they called it. They pledged this.
Ah, that's right.
And you could go in if they never went back and collected, say, their ring, you could go in and buy it. And they've got to see the person that pledged it in, they've got to give them so much back if they make a lot of money on it.
Oh, I see.
You know, the person.
God.
I mean, you just lived like that. Like Monday to Friday was the pawn.
That was going to that one
No.
cost pawn, it's only telling
There was one in Sword Street in Denison, and I used to go down to the one in Sword Street in Denison because, as I say, my first man was a gambler and used to take his suit down because he was well dressed. He worked in the bingo.
What's his feather?
He had to have his dinner suit and his cummerbund and his bow tie and all that for the bingo, so he didn't need his suit. So I used to pick his suit down to the pawn on a Monday.
Honestly,
Instead, he'd
it's
pull it
like an
back
old
out on a
folks home.
Friday.
Sorry, Fran. It's like an old folks home in here. He's away looking for Alec, and Alec's sitting there. Yeah. Joe to the old bastard.
No, you can't go.
Right, it's time for him to go, Betty. Right, mother.
You can't do it.
Confused.com.
Confused.com, right enough.
You want a story?
Can we put him in the pond?
I don't think for it.
This is a Gary, I mean, yous are all only in your 40s and
No, 50s,
50s. But I mean, see the
Jane's over the line. Jane's over the
In
line.
our days, it was like the steamy, and you would do with your pram, with
yes,
the big
that
pile of
was
washing, and you used the bailers for the dark.
Did you all use the steamy as well?
Yes.
Aye, they all used
Do you
the
know
steamy in
tea?
the days.
Isabel's just a line Kinnan Park.
But do you know, I remember seeing that we had our son, and then he was 3 and we had Angela, and then a year, 2 months later, we had
Twins.
identical
Aye.
twins.
Oh
They
God.
were identical.
Aye, but it was Terry Towel
Nappies,
That's
aye.
right. Oh,
You had to.
And your nappy liners and all.
I've been back to them now.
Aye,
Isabel.
It was your
bet-
muslin nappy liners that went under the nappies and all that. And oh God.
Oh, shit, no, you're bad with that.
And
Bad.
I missed a wash one day, and I says I'll never miss a wash again
Oh, I know.
because
You can't.
3 of them were terry towel and nappies,
Aye.
and you had to wash every day.
Every day.
You
all
mind
the
when
time.
you had to put your washing out in the back green?
No, I had
And you
2
wanted
poles
your
out my
washing
window.
whiter.
Two poles at your
Aye.
window.
Aye.
You can hang out remember that.
And I used to put, see the nappy, I put 1 peg on each nappy so that the wind.
Aye, but they could blow
Aye.
together, aye.
But you know how there was always the thing about your nappies had to be whiter than your neighbours? Mind that? You know,
What was that?
All your nappies, you were dead proud of your nappies.
See, boiled them.
Oh, that's a bit
What was the
white.
name? What was the name of the good nappies? Oh, mind there was good nappies.
I remember them.
Oh God!
No,
They were terry towel, but
I bet they were better. They were better than the
But,
cheaper ones.
they were dearer.
They
You
were
could buy
dearer.
thinner ones
Aye,
and
you
all
could buy the
that.
thinner ones,
But
but you go to these dearer
That
ones.
must have been really bad.
Oh God!
No, you
See
tried
if
to hang it
you
washing
managed
out.
to get hold
Aye,
of
that's
these dear
tough if you
ones.
had them.
Oh, you had these out in your washing line. Even
Aye.
if you never put them on the maid's arse, you would put them in the washing line.
Because they were mine.
Because they were lovely and they were thick. Whatever the name of them was, Christ, I can't remember. But I think I had 2 of them.
Oh.
And I put these out every week,
for everybody
you
to
know,
see.
for everybody to see. They'll be thinking, oh, her maid's arse is well clad, you know. And I don't think they ever went on. It was these wee thin shitey ones with the muslin ones that you put underneath
That's
them.
right.
Do you mind of that?
I must have
Oh
been
God,
really,
what was the name of
I
the
don't know, that
nappies?
must have been bad. Because I remember when I stayed in Tower Street, right? And you had your midden outside
Aye.
in the back. And I went out to hang the washing out. So you go to the middens and you hang the washing out. And with the sewage, just shit.
Oh, I know it was like that. It was like that when I was. I know. Aye. and you were climbing over the sit.
Right.
If the drains all burst, when the drains burst, Betty, that's what it was, wasn't it?
I did the poking in the window, right?
I like
I was on the street.
I was in the bottom flat. I couldn't have a pole in the window.
Agnes, did you ever pull? Did you ever pull out the window?
Yes.
You must have been up close.
I
See, I was in the bottom flat.
Where
I
was
couldn't
that?
have a pole.
Canary Street.
Where was that?
Went to Bridge Wharton for the Tristan.
So fancy now, Gary.
I brought Cloud Place for so
The big fancy Barclays building and it.
Cloud Place.
Bloody nappy.
You were Nelson Street. I was born in Nelson.
Did you know each other?
No, no, we didn't.
Budgie Bus then.
Get to Budgie Bus. No, up here as well, mate. Up here, aye.
But ladies, the thing, because we were saying about like what it's like now, what it was like then. So do you think is it harder now for folk, for young folk, than it was then?
They get spoiled.
They get a lot.
Yes.
But, I mean,
It's worth it. I mean,
I think it's great that they've all moved on, but
children and
in
grandchildren.
the days you took a pride in everything, didn't you? You took a pride in your washing and your house cleaning. I mean,
let's
go
back to the
no, it was hard. It was hard
Because it's fun. I know it's fun and it is stories and but actually the reality
it was
of
just
it.
life. You
It's
just
hard.
done
I
it.
don't know. It didn't really have as much all the hassle you've got just now. You know what I mean?
I mean, when I was about 12, I used to wash stairs.
I
You know,
threatened them as well.
I used to wash stairs for pocket money. My granny stayed in Duke Street and she stayed above the shops on Duke Street. And I used to get 2 shillings for washing the clothes coming down, and I get 2 shillings for washing the clothes because Ross's Dairies and all them had to go through my granny's clothes to go up the stair to go down to the bins. And I used to wash the stairs every week and polish the brasses every week on the door.
The point is, right, you done these things when you done it, felt nothing at the time. You just felt it to be done. You know, it was just.
That was just, you were asked would you do it and you just said aye and done it, you know.
And for like women,
Alas,
for women's lives, do you know what I mean? Like for the light, for things,
It wasn't good for women
for
in
your
the days.
rights,
No, it wasn't good.
paid.
No, it wasn't good.
and a marriage. Do you know what I
No.
mean? If things were
No. I was a battered wife, and in the days, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Because I was married at 17 to an abusive man, and it wasn't easy, you know. When I had my second child, he was taken into care the week that he was born, and I had to go to Forest Hall, and I was a poor house. That was a poor house in the days, and it was easy.
Yeah, no, it wasn't easy. That's the thing. It
The
wasn't.
Rangers here to tell us to.
I know.
That's it.
My oldest boy was a year and 9 months when the second one was born. And the day that I came out of the hospital, when he was born, the second one, my husband had wrecked the house and emptied the telly meter, the gas meter, and the electric meter, and he tried to make out that the house had been broken into. And I sussed it right away, you know. And
A gambler.
he was a gambler. And
Was he the drunk too?
no, he was not drunk. He wasn't a drunk. He was a gambler. But
You can only drink so much. You can
he gambled everything, and my youngest boy had to get taken into care because he beat me up that day. And,
He beat you?
Who did you have to turn to?
I had the cruelty to children was in Anfield Place in Denison at the time, and it was a Mr. McSpornell was mine, and I went. The police came, and he was arrested, and I had to go to the cruelty to children, and they put my youngest boy into care, and I got keeping the oldest boy because he was a year 9 month old and he could eat, but my youngest was bottle fed, and the poor house didn't have bottle making facilities. So he got taken into care. And he was in Cumbernauld, and the people that took him my big dog and my cat as well. They were good people, they were like good people, and it was quite a struggle getting the youngest boy back, because I lost my house in Tennyson, and when I went to the Glasgow Corporation they offered me Black Hill, and I said no, there was no way I was taking Black Hill, because in the days, in the 60s, Black Hill was wild. And I said no, and they said, well, you can't be keen to get your child back. And I was like, wait a minute, you know. But anyway, I eventually got a house in Easterhouse, and I moved up there. I got up my boy back, and I got him. And my granny didn't know what I was going through, and she told my husband where I was.
Oh, God.
And he came up there and started again.
God.
So, but I had the kids back by then, and then I got a job in McFarlane Lines, and the biscuit factory in Tollcross, and I used to travel for Easterhouse every morning at 6 o'clock with the boys, down to Tollcross, and I put them into nursery, and I worked my way up for then onwards.
And you never drove then, I take it?
No,
So
no,
this
I didn't
was on a
drive
bus
then. I used to
every
get
morning?
Used to get a bus for Easterhouse to Tollcross every morning. Used to get it back at 6, because I started at 7:30.
7:30 to,
4:30.
and then going to
And
the
pick the
boys
boys at nursery
and the
again.
bus, and then bus away back to
Mhm.
and every day.
Every day.
Jesus.
That's right.
So
You're such a happy person.
I know.
You know,
I know.
But
You could
as I
have
say,
it.
life wasn't easy,
No,
Isabel. Then in
no.
the days, you know,
Right.
you had to go on with it. Didn't matter what you were going
It's
through.
another kind of job you can think
Yeah,
of.
and it was. I've been a forklift driver.
Taxi driver.
I've drove for an undertaker. I've drove.
No, Fran,
drove
tell him
transit
that
vans.
you've been the huragram.
I've been
Oh,
a
you're a taxi driver.
Do you remember the time you said you and your cousin would get into the Blue Lagoon for a wee fish tea?
I that get into Blue Lagoon.
Right,
Oh
yeah,
mother
well-
God, it's crap.
I've heard that. My cousin
Oh,
said
it's
that as
pure
well.
crap. I used to go in there every week with my pal, right, Josie. And
Wee fish tea.
my 6 o'clock after that, we head over the bridge and get onto the bridge there, right? So goes there and I says, my God, it's so changed, it's so high class now. I nearly died. So they've got 2 fish suppers and 2 teas or something. 2 fish suppers and 2 teas. Just look at the size of the fish. It was, oh mother of God.
A bag of money.
See the price at £20 or something.
£27.
£28 for the trays. £28.
For two fish teas and a
And I couldn't eat it.
So she's got to hate me.
I took a bit of the fish. I said, I don't like that. It wasn't like the old Blue Lagoon. It's not got the same taste, Gary. Don't go near it.
The fish has changed in our time. The fish has changed.
I drank the tea right enough, and I said, no, I'm not taking that.
28
I
quid
don't
for a
want
cup
that.
of
She
tea.
took it all. I bet your fish is worth. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to
Still as bad as
take it. It was pure white. It wasn't brown, or like a stuff brown. She said, I'm going to ask for a doggy bag. I said, you're fucking asking for a doggy bag, aren't you? She said. So the just came here. She said, we can't fish this. Have you got a couple of Here,
Is it all
couple of
fancy?
boxes. You can put this in or something. You know.
Is it all
Oh yes,
fancy
that's fine.
inside?
So I took the 2.
She can't hear it.
Stuff in the boxes. And we came out, right? The next thing was, I said, well, I'm going to brown that up in the oven tonight to put a
A
brown.
crisp on it.
It's supposed to be battered fish. It's not battered, it's live.
Did you
So I
buy
can say, and I put the thing in the oven, right? And I says, so I clings it, and it's still a slight as fuck.
Still couldn't it.
Excuse me, but that I'm telling you.
Oh, right.
£27.
The lot went in the bin. The
Oh.
lot went in the bin. I phoned Madge then. I said, Madge, how's it going with your fish out of the lagoon? Binned it, Agnes. I was like,
£27.
Couple of bites and she's finished. Well, I know.
With 3 bottles of Blossom Hill. She never brought Mr. Harvey, right enough.
No, but I brought 2 bottles of Blossom Hill.
Because it was on sale.
Aye, it was only £5 a bottle for £5.50.
Oh, well, there you
So I
go.
said,
Oh, I'm going to Clydebank.
oh aye, so you mean,
I
I
thought
come
Dublin
on.
was cheap, but no,
and I'm
it's
getting
cheap on
cheap to go into
Clydebank.
the disability queue with a mobility scooter and Asda.
And a wee sherry, Fran.
Oh, I like a wee sherry.
Oh, see, that's quite unusual these days.
A wee
Ah,
Harry,
well, you
Mary,
know.
Mr. Harvey and me are very good friends.
She's from the old school.
Up to the old school.
Sweet sherry.
Oh, aye, a wee Harvey's.
What was your
Different-
favourite drink in the day, Isabel?
Oh, what was it,
Back in the
Alex?
day.
Um,
You're different, aren't you?
no.